Oh, hey guys, this is Airsoft Chapter, and today we're going to have a little chat about this. It's my HA202 with a Smith & Wesson M3000 underslung as a Masterkey. So I did this yesterday in about 10 minutes, well the basic principle in 10 minutes, and there's a video up of that, just about like a 30-second video. But I've moved on a little bit since then. It's still attached the same, just the sights on the rifle. I've taken the Suzette sight off of the mount. This is the mount, and I've put a rail on there, and I've put the sights from my MP7. Put another rail up front there, and the front sight from my MP7. Here's my MP7. So let's sort of like comparison there. Whew. I've got on my floor, and I'll just talk over all the little bits and pieces because I can. There we go. So there's a shotgun, and we've got the stock from the shotgun. This just screws out. There's a bolt in the back there which basically holds it in. I've had to remove like the top cover of that so I can fit the rail on there with the front sight. I didn't want to screw into that, that's what she said, because I want to be able to turn it back to the SA80, just the plain SA80. The rear, here's the Suzette that was on the mount, so that would have been like there. This is the actual rear carry handle for the SA80. But I wanted that, you know, more of a tactical look, just for shits and gigs, right? Magazines, got another couple front mags for this shotgun. This is broken at the minute. I just need to make a spring, but it's a bit big anyway. It actually, that's kind of like the dimensions of an AR-15 magazine anyway, so it kind of fits in there. So it's pretty cool. Now, all I'm basically going to do is show you how I attach the shotgun. So this is going to be a bit of a stretched out video. Hope you don't mind, but we shall manage, persevere, and all that shit. Move it back a bit. Right, that's kind of it. Move that bugger out the way. So, here's our gun. I'll just move that. Don't know if that made it worse, but like I said, we'll try this shit. And there's your gun. As you can see, it's attached to the handguard. So all I'm going to do, this is a rail system attached to the shotgun itself. And there are two little screws. There's one there, on that side. I'm going to flip it over. There's one this side. Come on, shaky hands, man. Right, I'll drop that. And then, this is locked in, so you want to pull back, and then there's your shotgun, just like a normal receiver. And there's the rail system. And there are two screws, wood screws actually, in the bottom of the rail system. So I'll just undo them a tiny bit. And this is not screwed into the handguard, just so you know. So that's nice and loose. I'm going to take the screw out the side of the handguard now. And then the sling mount will come out with that. We'll just take this apart. There. So you can see that there's a bit of wood on that side, and that's clamping down on the handguard. You can see how there are holes in the bottom of the handguard. All that together. So that's going to clamp down on it. This is just a little bit of pine wood. I do need to replace that. See, it's cracking already. Need to get a better piece of wood or something. It's better with a straight piece of wood instead of a couple of bolts, because it may be offset a bit on the handguard. But it works quite well. So basically all I did, I took this rail system off of the shotgun and drilled a couple of holes. You know, I've had a couple holes previous to that for some other optics. But I put a couple of wood screws in there. I drilled a larger diameter for this bottom screw so it doesn't really catch on the actual rail, it just catches on the wood. And then obviously I just unscrewed this. I just lined up the holes. You know, I can move it back and forth a bit, I guess, but I've just got it right up there, so that's nice and tight. See, that's right up against the front. So I can put that against there, for example. Then I'll just tighten it up because I can. And then that's the handguard attached to the rail system. There we go. There we go. You see? It's pretty simple. For other firearms, well, replica firearms, should I say, what you're going to need is probably a dual rail attachment. I don't know what you call them, but it's basically a little adapter, I guess you could say, that joins two rails together. So it'll join the top rail on this shotgun to another rail. So you could put a rail on the bottom of the handguard, get this adapter, then put the rail along with the shotgun, or this adapter, so you can just join both rails together. That I've seen on another video where a guy got I think it was like his M4, and he got this same shotgun and got that rail adapter and basically added it on. It looked pretty cool. I'm going to put a link to his video in the description probably. So that's basically it. It's pretty damn simple. Just like me, eh? Pretty damn simple. So I'll just put this back together. This is basically it for the video, so if you don't want to watch me just fiddle with this thing, you can leave if you want. But if you leave, you have to comment and subscribe. I'm joking. Come on, you bastard. Fucker. Ah, cunt. Come on. I'll just put this back up here. And here, and here. That's pretty much it. I think so, yeah. Ah, yeah. Cunt. Don't have Tourette's or anything, I'm just a foul mouth bugger. Now, got the bolts here. I'm going to insert that into the handguard. Oh, you bastard! You absolute bastard! Alright. You may comment on my foul language if you want. People have in the past. Also my racism. Also the fact that I haven't shaved in about 4 weeks. Go on. Get in there, that's what she said. Alright, we're nice and bolted in there. So, now I'm going to line up. I'll show you here. You can see the seam of the handguard, and there's also a seam on the rail, and that's how I usually line things up. That's how I've lined up the rails on my AK. It's pretty good little technique for these nice little cheap springers, especially if they're seamed. Just line it up really nicely. So, yeah, that looks good. That's very, very solid right now. That's what she said. Obviously you take that off if you're just going to use it like that. So I'll just mount that shotgun back underneath. Got a couple more bolts. Not bolts, screws, plastic screws. Come on, Con, you're not with it today. I'm sorry, guys. Ah, the threading's coming loose on that now. Gonna have to get a larger screw. That's what she said. Alright. Another one. Oh, this one's good. This has not shredded yet. Okay, so very, 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 very simple design. Sorry, the camera's a bit gay right now. There we go. No. Come on, you bastard. I can't edit, you see, so I have to do everything in one take. I'm a bit thick, sorry. So, these sights, might as well just give you a little nip. Front sight flips up. I'll leave this back sight down because they're not aligned. So the back sight has to be down. The front sight has to be up for it to work properly, essentially. You can see that. These are both spring-powered guns. I do want to make this SA-80 into an Academy SA-80 or an Academy L85, which is basically this Springer. It's a HFC HA202 with AEG internals or LPEG internals. Yeah. The stats of the gun. Get the magazine right here. So this is the SA-80 magazine. It holds 25 BBs, which is not even true to the real SA-80. So I'm probably going to get another magazine just because I can. Just move that shit. It's pretty cool. So I'll get a couple more magazines. This magazine is for the shotgun. It's a bit like an XM16E1 20 round magazine. Sorry. It's a bit big and cumbersome for this Masterkey idea. So, and it's broken at the minute. You see there are no internals in it. And this is a spring-fed magazine. That one's a wind-up mag, by the way. This is a spring-fed magazine. So you put your BBs in top. Holds about 500 maybe. And you just feed them in manually. Right side. You just pull that spring down. Gravity feeds them in. I think it holds 10 in one go. So you pop that in. It's a nice profile magazine, that. I like it. It's oh, I can't believe I actually did this. Why the hell did you guys let me do this? Stats again. The gun was originally around 200 feet per second. That's the rifle. But I put some spring spacers in there, give it a good oil, got all that China grease out there. Sorry for my racism, even if that is racist. And now I'd say it's up to at least 230, which is a bit better. It's got a point 20 gram BB around 230. I did try my best to rough up the rear O-ring, so it gives it a bit of a hop-up effect. The shotgun, this is about 330 feet per second, so it's a lot more powerful than the rifle. It's got a lot more range. This has an adjustable hop-up on the right side. I don't tend to use it, but it comes in use sometimes. So, Springers, gotta love them, right? I'll do a shooting video, maybe now actually. I might go outside, it's a bit wet, but I'll have a go. So, see you guys later. Bye bye.